There we go.
Did you get your chance to talk to AK you said you wanted?
No, he's not on.
Oh.
Nope, he wasn't on. But, alright, let's get this going, baby. We're going to sell some silage. We got to make some money.
Well, we got like a million of everything.
Yeah. I'm going to get the silage started, and then we'll start selling off some crops. And hopefully I can start taking some of that money out to pay that loan back.
Did we have an actual loan?
No, but we took out an extra 10 million.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
We gotta have it to where I can take that 10 million back out.
We got 5, I think, now.
Yeah.
We probably have like 2 or 3 million just in equipment we don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really.
What's up, Curtis?
We have like an 8-man server. We have like 28 tractors.
If not more.
Well, that didn't work, Ragin, so.
It didn't?
No.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what else would work on there.
To be honest, I like the mod that we have that where you like have your own equipment type of thing.
Right.
But honestly, because we haven't really made the server fully public, I don't think it's really that much of an issue, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been debating on whether or not to go public with it again, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's nice knowing that when we get on, shit's not all messed up and there hasn't been a little asshat on that thinks he can come and destroy some shit.
And that's just the thing, like, we have enough people who do have permission to get on here that I don't think we're lacking.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't get on unless there's, like, somebody streaming anyways.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I sit here and I've checked the server, like, throughout the day, and I've never seen anybody on here unless, like, you're on here streaming. I know I see, like, Chris get on here when he's streaming, but unless there's somebody on, you know, nobody's getting on.
Right.
You know, so, and if somebody is on, then people can play.
Yeah, we can, so you want me to take multiplayer on or off?
I mean, you don't have to do it, like, right now, but, like, whenever you end up doing, because I know you were talking about, like, every once in a while, like, on a Sunday, you might change around some of the mods that you have installed.
Right.
You know, maybe whenever you end up picking a day to do that, we could just get rid of it.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to be the one who has the final say. I mean, everybody's got to play on here.
Oh, that's fine with me.
I mean, I know that 80% of the people who play on here have admin password anyways, so, yeah. You know, it's almost pointless to have it unless we're going to open up to the public, and I don't think it's worth it with just an 8-man server.
Right.
There's enough people who will hop on here, like, when you have a big stream going, you know?
Yeah.
Me personally, I think you should take it off. But, I mean, that's, you know, it's your Teamspeak or whatever, so.
I'll pull it.
Yeah, I would say pull it off, but it doesn't have to be like a priority or nothing like that, you know?
Yeah.
I'll pull it tomorrow.
Alright. Like, and if we can think of anything else, like, we need for the server or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know
No
if you can think
collision
of
camera.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't let me forget.
yeah, that.
For what?
No collision camera.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be happy we just turn collision off altogether.
You can't do that.
I know, I'm just playing.
It would be nice.
Just driving through walls.
Well, just honestly, just that fence right there at the opening of the shop, you know?
If I edit it, I can do that, but I don't know if it'll reset the game. And plus, everybody would have to re-download the map. There's Twist. What's up, my brother?
Nah, it makes for a good stream when you're all tangled up on a fence, you know?
True, true.
Who's on there with you?
Me, Hammer, and Moose.
Oh.
The
Thanks
dream
for the
team.
invite. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
I said thanks for the invite.
Well, you was worried about playing Truckers MP.
I was just seeing, if maybe we could fix it or something.
Well, get in here, Twisted.
I'm fixing to go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow,
Oh,
and
starting to
I
sound
gotta
like
finish
Moose.
unpacking. No, I gotta finish unpacking and all that crap, but I just moved into the house.
Yeah, but I meant to tell you earlier. I saw on Facebook you did that. Wanted to say congrats.
I appreciate it.
Dream Team -1. Oh, there you go, Deputy. What's up, buddy? Oh shit.
So,
Nobody's seen that. Moose, you dropping that all outside of the frickin' silo.
I was stuck.
Real nice. You were stuck?
Yeah.
That's why
How
you
does that
back
no
in the
collision
silo.
sound now?
What the hell, Moose?
I'll fix it.
Dep, I thought you was in here the other day, dude. What's up, Hunter?
I think you might as well clean it up, Ragin.
Alright, Dep. Yeah. You had to scare your life outside, damn, Hunter. Make that money.
So you're selling the salvage?
Oh yeah.
Does the case have the blade on it?
It should.
You mind giving me access to it so I can fix my mess?
Just go and run with Hammer. Whenever you go in there to dump, just back up, buddy.
Wait, what am I doing?
Alright.
Wait, are you running Harvest right now, Hammer?
No, I was
No.
plowing 18.
Oh, okay.
I'm only running Harvester.
I got you. Well, yeah, whenever you go to dump in there, Moose, just back up in there, buddy. Don't try and rump over it.
Alright.
What's up, Jennifer? I'll end up fixing it. That way I'm running right here. That way we don't get in each other's way.
Alright.
I'll come help you on that harvest here when I get done plowing up this field. Somebody left it part plowed.
It probably starts with an R and ends with an N.
Not me. Try and get me in trouble all the time.
Is that new player I've seen? His name is R Twisted N.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
There you go, Jennifer.
Sorry, that was the vodka talking.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, man, this drink I'm drinking is delicious.
Drink one for me.
Dude, I swear my notifications still aren't going out like they're supposed to.
Mine showed up.
Like half
Mine
do
hasn't.
and half don't.
Mine hadn't.
YouTube is fucking me, bro. That's
I
the
just knew because I was in Teamspeak with you.
What's up, Logan? How you doing, buddy? You doing alright, Logan? See, that's what I'm saying, Nick. You're still getting them, Curtis? Dude, I don't know what's going on. half of the people get them, half of them don't. Oh, you just got it 3 minutes ago? Fucking YouTube.
Well, it's about the time you started, though.
Well, damn, Tim.
Well, 10 minutes ago.
What's up, Tyler?
You know, to be perfectly honest, like if all the notifications came through that I should be getting, it would probably be blowing up my phone.
Yeah.
So I wonder if YouTube kind of does it intentionally so people aren't just getting spammed on their phone
They
and then uninstalling YouTube, you know what I mean?
they said roughly 50% of the notifications they're supposed to, because even though people have the bell clicked, they still don't watch everything they have the bell clicked for.
Right.
So that's why they don't show every single notification. So what's the point of telling people to click the bell, that way they don't miss a notification if they haven't clicked and they still miss it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's up, Red? Any John Deere loaders? Not in the server. I would like to put one in here, though.
You know what kills me?
Is that?
Like, the #1 entity in this world who should have a YouTube channel is YouTube.
Right.
They should have a channel that straight up, when they make a change or have something like this where people are confused on how it's working, there should be a YouTube video by YouTube, not by people who are like guessing or saying what they think is happening. You know, they should just have a 5-minute video saying, here's what's going on with the bell right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That would be too classy of them, though, man.
Well, no, I mean, in all honesty, they're making more money by leaving it up to everybody with their conspiracy theories and their thoughts and opinions, because if you get 1 million people who make a video on what's going on with the YouTube bell, that's 1 million videos they can monetize.
Yeah. Twice tonight I haven't got a notification? Damn, see, I knew it.
I mean, the other thing you got to realize too is YouTube is not making money if you're not making money.
Yeah.
Supposedly, you know.
Well, that's when you think that
So
they'd actually start getting that bell kicked in.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense for them to try to get the, you know, people to see that the content they want to see is up, because it's like a guaranteed view for YouTube.
Oh yeah, watch.
And if they had a YouTube video, up that explained all this, people would be able to give feedback on it and say, this isn't working right, you know?
But they don't want that.
But yeah, unless you're like the top 3% of YouTube creators, you don't even have anybody's ear to really complain to say, this is broken for everybody, including YouTube, you know?
Yeah. Smash it. 2-4 Hacker, how we going, buddy?
So is the price for salad, is it pretty high?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked at it yet. So far, we've made 45 grand though, because I know we've each made 15 grand off of it.
I see 16 grand in the bank.
Yep.
Now that will always show just like what was made while you were logged in if you don't put in the admin password, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The merch prices are in Canadian? They shouldn't be.
Well, it depends on where you're at, too. If you're in Canada, it will be.
Yeah, Nick's not in Canada, though. Yeah, they shouldn't be in Canadian.
Did you hear about what was going on with Newegg and sales tax? So you know how like when you buy computer parts, you say that you buy from Newegg because you don't have to pay sales tax?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
because they already have it figured in or whatever.
No, they don't.
Oh.
Here's the thing: is they straight up weren't collecting it. So because technically you're only required to collect sales tax for any state that you actually have major operations in.
Right.
But as the purchaser of things, you're still supposed to send in the sales tax that you should have paid to the state you're in.
Right.
So the state, I forget what state it was. I think it was Connecticut. Straight up mailed Newegg and asked them to send a list of purchases made on the website to people who had deliveries in Connecticut. And they straight up sent all those people past due bills on the sales tax on the stuff they bought from Newegg.
Oh wow.
So, and it's all perfectly legit. Basically because the people do and are supposed to have paid that sales tax on their own. It's not necessarily on Newegg to collect that tax.
Right.
Like, I guess as far as Connecticut is concerned, there's a tax form that you're supposed to get and fill in purchases that you make from websites that get done tax-free so that you are responsible for paying your sales tax on stuff.
Yeah, I've never seen that shit.
Right. Well, they're saying that now that they were successful in doing that in Connecticut, they might start going to other states that Newegg wasn't collecting sales tax on and straight up start sending out tax notices.
Well, that's gonna suck for me.
It ain't gonna be that much. It may be like
it's not gonna be that
$20.
much for like you, but imagine like some computer builder who, maybe last year they built 50, 60, maybe 100 computers. And they were skirting the law, whether they knew it or not, by going through Newegg for the parts and not paying sales tax.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get a bill. They're going to get a big bill.
That's some bullshit. How much you got in there? 31K? Damn. Well, so far at 66 grand.
I thought my bed was taller than what it is now.
Dig it up. There you go.
So, I bought this stuff called Coverall today.
Uh-huh.
I sprayed it on my wheels and tires. Boy, you want to talk about shining?
Damn.
Ooh-wee. Well, I've bought it before. I've put it on my four-wheeler, and it brings the color of the plastic out on the four-wheeler.
Right.
Like if it's real dull and stuff, and you spray it on there, boy, it shines like a brand new one.
So I'll never forget the day my buddy bought a brand new white 420 Rancher. And we decided to go up north for Louisiana Mudfest. It's straight clay up there. Well, he decided he didn't want to wash his bike right away. For the longest time, his bike was fucking pink. Like a really, really light colored pink, but you could tell it was pink. Never again did he ever wait to wash his shit.
But this stuff is like waterproof too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can wash my truck up to 3 times and it'll, it keeps the dirt and stuff off of it. Like you can spray it and it'll get all the dirt and stuff off, but it keeps that coverall stuff on it.
Right.
The last time I bought some, it was like $14 a can.
Damn.
Now it's like $8. So needless to say, I bought 2 cans today.
Are the cans smaller than they used to be?
No.
I was gonna say you probably still paid $16 for the same amount that used to cost 14.
Yeah, I did.
I
I bought 2 cans for the price of 1, pretty much.
Shit.
I don't know if that was just my discount or if that was the actual price of it.
You know, tell. Well, I remember one day when I was working at Sears, and like when I had the Chevy, you know how you can only put the expensive fucking windshield wiper blades on it, right? Like you have to have those, you can't have the one that have like the little wires and shit on the outside. They have to be like the ones that contour the window or whatever. Well, somebody came up and they bought 2 sets of wiper blades and shit and started checking out. And they're supposed to be like $30 a fucking blade for these, I think they were like some Michelin blades or something. And, went to check out, he's like, you sure that's right? I was like, I guess. I looked down and it's $10 a blade. I'm like, fuck, if it's right or not, I'm going to get me a set right after I get off. I couldn't believe that shit. It went from $30 to $10. Nobody knew about it. We didn't get like a thing in the store saying, hey, this is going to be on sale next week or whatnot. So I was like, fuck it, I rolled with it.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm tired and I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Alright, buddy, get you some rest, man.
Good night, boss.
I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
You too, buddy. Start cleaning up after Moose right here.
You're
Figure out
welcome.
all this crap.
You're about 2 or 3 minutes away from cleaning up after me too. Here I come.
Oh, God.
I gotta see this. Need something to smooth it out with.
Freaking Moose come and dump it all on the outside over here. Mister, you're welcome. Got you.
You saying he pulled out before he dropped his load?
Pretty much. He was practicing that premature shit. Yeah, just a little bit, Jacob. We're not gonna say no names like M-O-O-S-E.
Mouse?
Yeah.
I was just thinking the same thing.
M-O-O-S-E. Alright, I give up. Where are we pulling the silage to?
Over here at the BGA. Well, where are you at?
Cows.
Yeah, you across the map.
You missed by a little bit.
Moose, did you just try to tell me that I didn't go in the right spot? Because, I mean, Ragin's still cleaning up where you didn't go in the right spot.
Oh, yes, this cult fucker. What's up, Duramax?
Moose, do you have a YouTube channel?
No.
I mean, I guess you kind of would have to make... you have to have a channel to leave comments to somebody's YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have
Well,
to
you
have
should
a
go in.
quote-unquote account.
You should go in and make a second account on your account and name it Mickey Moose.
God. And then you should totally record shit like this and call it fucking with Ragin.
I think I might do that someday.
Steering wheel, yes. Joystick, no. What's up, Silent? What's up, Saul? Who made that mess? I don't know.
Just blame Ragin.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
Alright, well. Oh, alright, alright.
Alright, buddy. Have a good one.
Alright, yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Thank you, Saul. I appreciate that, buddy. Yes, Alan, it's a daddy, buddy. First person till the end of the stream? Nah. I do a lot of first person. I'm like first person out right now. What's up, Gregory? What you doing, Moose?
All right.
I'm gonna start compacting this stuff.
Nah, don't worry about it. I got it, buddy. Y'all keep harvesting. I'm filling this back up, and then I'm gonna start plowing all that shit to the edge and getting it set.
My game pro's up.
Son of a bitch. Are people allowed to join? Only people that are in Teamspeak that are trusted right now because we have crop destruction and all the other stuff on. Favorite tractor brand? Probably John Deere. Map is Oregon Springs. What's up, Daily? Yeah, Gregory, old YouTube isn't pushing out my notifications like they should, man.
I got the notification.
Not everybody, though. I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna kick them all in the dick.
Alright, I'm gonna have to restart my computer.
And if it's a female, they're gonna get cut punched.
User disconnected from your channel.
Silent, we don't talk about other YouTubers in chat, buddy. How big is the farm? Pretty good size, I suppose. Thank you, Daily.
User joined your channel.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, Princess. What's up, Jazz?
So, my idea was too good to pass up.
Uh-oh.
I made me a channel called Mickey Moose.
You know, I was gonna do that.
Well, look, now
Well,
there'll be
now
two.
I'll hold on to it.
Oh, you're good, Silent. It's just a rule that we have, man. They have some people that'll talk nice about others, some people that'll talk mean. But at the end of the day, everybody has their own opinion, and a lot of people can't respect other people's opinions, so they start bickering and complaining. So we just don't talk about other YouTubers at all unless they're in chat. I've been alright, Wesley. How you been, buddy? So, Aiden. Trying to hang in there, buddy. Just been stressed a lot lately. Because Jess, they closed her company down, so Jess no longer has a job. And then on her paycheck, she was shorted $1,100 because the company can't afford to pay her, much less the rest of her employees. So all of our bills are now currently behind, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, man. So I'm trying to figure out now. I got internet due. Well, internet's past due, so I probably won't have internet in another 2 or 3 days. And then my electricity bill is due on the 19th. No, so it's a JCB, buddy. What's up, Nicholas?
Amber, if you want to, you can go ahead and start harvesting.
I'm trying to get back to the truck that I left sitting when my shit
I
locked
already
up.
did it for you.
Oh, so that's why I can't tab to it, jerk.
You want me to run beside you, or you want to run one behind you?
I'm gonna do both, so that way when you have to take off, it'll switch back to the trailer I'm pulling.
Okay.
Also, I don't use none of this nonsense. What is it? The satellite. So
GPS?
don't expect. Yeah, GPS. Don't expect no pretty lines.
Because the cows don't need it daily. We have plenty of silage. What's up, Nicholas?
No, it just means we need to get more cows.
Just grinding away on the daddy, Red. Oh, you're good, Saul. I would say no question's a dumb question, but I've been proven wrong on a couple occasions.
Yeah, get closer, bud.
Damn, Gregory. You just got the notification 33 minutes in? There you go, Rave.
I can't get any closer than the one that's hooked up.
That?
Taco Bell needs a delivery service? Damn, Jacob. Oh, shit. What's up, Nicholas? You do videos but don't know how to do video gaming? I mean, you just get games and play it, man. Saul, it all depends on what you plan on doing, man. The best thing to get you started off money-wise is silage bells. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Thank you, man. Says that I'm playing ATS. Did it not change? Oh, it sure didn't change. Thank you. Yeah, Mom. There we go. No problem, Saul. But I want to do video gaming to put it on YouTube. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. If you want to do videos or streams. There's all kind of videos showing how to set up recording software. Oh yeah, David. A good thumbnail position? I don't know. There.
I'm full.
Or I don't know. Here, pick one of them. What's up, Tyler? Yeah, there's all kind of videos out there on OBS, and you just have to make sure you have a good computer. Oh, I'm sorry for my sinuses. Oh yeah, I just changed it though, Gregory. That's what I had just tabbed out for. Can you do it on phone for games? Not really. I mean, unless you stream a mobile game, but there's not going to be a lot of people that watch it. I've banned you from all your other accounts.
Probably
okay.
deserved it.
It's probably not a good thing to tell everybody. My home screen.
Why were you banned?
What am I doing? Selling silage right now. Reasons.
Well, John, if there was reasons then, there's reasons now, bud.
Bye-bye. There you go, Daily. Oh, it shows I'm streaming both? Damn. Alright, that's enough for right now. Let's go get in the case. The case.
chopping chaff and cutting fools, man.
That's the way to do it, baby.
Nah, Jacob, I just finished up my first drink. Jacob, are yours 32 ounces? I mean, it's not a competition or anything, but
You're making it sound like it is.
oh, you want to go?
I think Moose wants to go.
My daughter just heard me say that and said, "Where are we going?"
There you go, Daly.
I told her I was talking to my friend Moose. She said, "Who's Moose?"
Should have said he's from Canada, eh?
Moose, you're running over the corn.
No, I did it just to make you mad.
I'm good, Dad. How you doing, buddy?
Don't make me mad.
Oh, don't ask me who taught me to pack a silo. I'm trying to fix what Moose started over here.
You about full, right, Moose?
And full.
Bucket of sea cry. What are you talking about, bro? What's up, Lucas? What's up, Hayden?
And if you don't mind getting in the other John Deere and helping me get those other two trailers.
No, I don't have a kid. What's up, James?
Dang, Mr. Boss Man.
Who the hell messed it up? Take a wild guess.
Weren't me. Give me a second, I gotta help my daughter get some water.
Alright. Let me get out of here, Moose. Maybe it's banned, James. I don't know, buddy. Alright, Daly, have a good one, buddy. Alright, Tyler.
Okay, go.
Yep, I see it, Brighton. It doesn't tell me what's wrong though.
Go.
Hi, Mr. Moose.
That was too damn cute.
She wanted to say hi to my friend Moose.
James Brennan? I don't know why, James.
Because you were banned, James, on all of your accounts.
I thought it was John.
You come in here with another account, James, and you're going to get reported, and YouTube will ban your IP address.
What kind of scraper is that, Dan Gamer? Come on in, Moose Knuckle. Right there. Dump it and pull forward. Roll with it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't slow down. To the end. Okay, slow down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up. Back up. Back up. Wrong way. There you go.
Damn it. Moose, the tractors are already set to a 6-mile-an-hour limit, right?
I don't know what to tell you on that one, Brighton. Hammer's over here giving Moose shit, but Moose can back up.
I'm trying to dodge his speed bump he put there, bud.
What's up, William? That's some squiggly lines I was talking about earlier.
My tractor's stuck.
Yeah, we kind of in the same boat right here. You made it to where I'm stuck. Oh, oh, oh.
Moose, get in your tractor. You know, if this was the Valtra, I wouldn't be stuck.
Oh, here we go with this bullshit.
Moose is stuck.
That's not gonna work.
Man, this is some quality content right here.
Oh, God. Back up. I mean, maybe if I keep it pinned, something will happen. Moose, push me. There you go. A little bit more. Keep it floored. Don't be a bitch, Moose, floor it. Well, I mean, we've succeeded at getting the hammer completely off the ground. But not much else. Okay, Moose, go ahead back up. Okay, so hammer, what you're going to do, there you go. Connect to it. Keep trying to go forward and connect and disconnect from the trailer constantly. Oh, Moose left the service. Time to go to bed.
It is. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
Alright, buddy.
Couldn't help me finish the field.
It's almost midnight here.
Yeah, and
Well, damn it,
That
Moose,
stuff
don't let
for
it be
tomorrow.
midnight.
that's why you gotta pound things like Rockstar and energy drinks and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta do the healthy shit, bro.
No, I don't want to have a heart attack at 12.
You don't have to have a heart. You're not gonna give you a heart.
Moose, you're not supposed to know that you're 12. Way to go and let the cat out the bag on that one, bud.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
He's not gonna be like, He's probably sitting there with his mic muted like, fuck, I said how old I am.
I am.
Good job, Moose. Way to let it out.
User disconnected from your channel.
Dude, this thing is wrecked, man.
What? What's right?
Oh, for some reason it wouldn't close the trailer and I couldn't disconnect or nothing.
Oh yeah, mine was acting up like that the other night too.
And for some reason the camera like won't let me freeload.
Oh, did you press spacebar?
Yeah?
That would be why, because there's interactive controls on that tractor.
So how do I make it work?
Press spacebar again.
I am every time I talk.
Well, that's why you keep fucking with it. Every time you press spacebar, it turns it on or off.
We're gonna have to get rid of that.
10-4 Tyler. I mean, the only way to get rid of it is for you to go in your XML and change your control for it.
Dumb.
Not in your XML, I'm sorry, but in your actual in-game, like in your controls, you'd have to change the control in there.
Dumb.
Hey. What's up, Justin? Wait, why was Justin here?
Man, there's literally like 2 passes left on this field and he left us.
Hey, Moosey.
And to think I was gonna give him the Mickey Moose channel and everything.
Just tell him he doesn't deserve it now.
I'm gonna make him earn it, dude.
He's not mousy enough for the Mouse Club.
I want a 24-hour live stream out of him before he gets it.
What's up, Leah?
I'm actually kind of shocked that there's not somebody already with that name.
Shit, there might be.
No, I searched, well, I searched all of YouTube.
Oh, really? What did you do in the dark spots of YouTube? Was it scary?
What?
So what did you do in the dark spots of YouTube? Was it scary?
I didn't do anything in the dark spots of YouTube. What?
You said you searched all of YouTube.
Yeah, in the search bar there, bruh. I don't understand.
Oh, I thought you got to like the dark side of YouTube or something. Would I do a 24-hour live stream? I mean...
We should.
There you go, he's unbanned. I don't know if I could physically. My back
True.
would be fucking killing me. I mean, the longest I've ever done with my back in the condition it is like 6 hours. What's up, cat? What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna need some go-go juice in a little while. Yeah, maybe so, Tyler. Maybe I'll start doing those gain active sub streams. Be like all the cool YouTubers.
So Ragin,
Yo.
I'm pretty excited about doing that whole other server we were talking about doing.
Oh yeah, dude. I think it'll be fun.
I like the idea of having like a rotation of where we get different people in so that everybody kind of gets a turn type of thing.
Oh yeah. I think it'll be fun.
I was looking at my YouTube analytics on my 3 videos. For the month of April, I had like 172 minutes watched.
Oh yeah.
Which to me is pretty good because I mean my minutes are like 3 minutes long.
Gotta go to bed. Good night, right? Later, there, Max. Have a good one, buddy. Okay, why did Teamspeak just pop through for the description of Reg's channel? Or something that says, nickname Red Vivus, description loves butt stuff, online since 2 days, 4 hours, and 49 minutes. Red Vivus, do you love butt stuff or something? Why did that pop up? What's up, Matthew? Oh, there you go, Matthew. Hashtag Hammer's drunk. Hammer, are you drunk?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. So, Spencer, how late you staying up tonight, buddy?
I mean, I can get drunk pretty fast if y'all want me to.
So that's what I'm talking about. Fuck, I had a 12-pack of Coke, I'd be drinking with you. I can't sip liquor straight, dude. I'll get fucked up quick. At least the Coke kind of buffers it a little bit, that way it'll quench my thirst. What's up, Cameron? Favorite beer? I like Budweiser Black Crown. Budweiser Black Crown's really, really good to me. I like Bud Light Platinum, like regular Bud Light. Michelob's not bad if you don't have anything else. That's about it for me. Hammer, get drunk, see the field, harvest it. I want to see it when you're done.
Get drunk and do what?
See the field and then harvest it.
Alright.
Jacob said, get lit, Hammer, send them to the danger zone. Oh, shit. Just chilling, nice, nice. Oh, okay, Spencer. Oh, I was just wondering. I was thinking about doing some Fortnite in an hour or so. And if you were still up, I was going to see if you was going to stay and hang out with me. Run the silage cutter? Nah, I'm good. I've been doing so much harvesting lately, I don't feel like running a harvester. I haven't messed with a wheel loader in so long, I'm having fun with it. What's up, Maurice? A lot of Coors Light. Never been a fan of Coors Light. Oh, little lag, little lag. It's good and cheap. Yeah, I don't know. When I want good and cheap beer, I'll just get Bud Light.
Bud Light and Coors Light are pretty much the same thing.
I don't know, man. I could taste the difference in Coors Light.
Yeah, there is a taste difference, but I don't know. If I'm drinking either one of those, I mean, it's not because I'm worried about taste.
Yeah. Ooh, crap. You get a headache from Bud Light. I get a a headache from like really, really cheap vodka. That's what gives me a headache. So like that Taka or Sky crap, can't do it. I mean, Brian, if you feel like getting on the server, buddy, get on. Okay, Grant, we're not going to do the you got to do this, you got to do that, or you should do this, you should do that stuff, man. It gets really old after a while. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but it does get old after a while, buddy. Can't drink hard liquor anymore? Oh yeah, I can drink some fucking hard liquor. That's my shit.
Alright, bud. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta put my daughter to bed, alright?
Yep.
Don't go running off nowhere, though.
Okay. Eh, so crazy. How you been, buddy? Oh, I hear you on that one, Matthew. For me to get mean, I have to drink like some cheap ass whiskey. If I got like some good whiskey or something, I'm good. If I drink that cheap shit, yeah, that's ass. Other than that, I'm a happy drunk. Unless somebody pisses me off, then I'm not. Oh, AHL, just hanging out, buddy. How you been? Can't drink Jim, but I can drink Jack. I can drink Jim, Jack. My latest favorite thing is TX whiskey. Watch. Can you reach it? Yeah, that's my baby right there. That's what I like. Tata. Good old cork in there, boy. Ooh, that smell, boy. But other than that, I got a bottle of Jim Beam Apple, and I got a bottle of Southern Comfort. A little bit here and there, HL. What's up, noob? How you doing, buddy? Chit chat, Nick. See, for moonshine, for me, it has to be the real thing. Yep, don't bring none of that drama in here, though, crazy. No drama in chat, just a heads up, buddy. I have no idea, HL. See, for me, when it comes to drinking hard liquor, I have to have a chaser, dude. That shit just hits like a gag reflex, man. The only thing that I can legit say I could drink straight is that TX whiskey. It doesn't have like a horrible bite. I don't know why I have a fucking gag reflex. When I was younger, I was good, dude. I could chug SoCo, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam. I could chug all that shit straight. But now I can't do it. I don't know why. I think just about everybody is, Andrew. Yeah, they just came out with it not long ago, though, Matthew. I don't live in Texas. I mean, I live in Louisiana. But I was just able to find it the other day for the first time in a grocery store. I say the other day, about a month ago. Yeah, I've been playing ATS a little bit more lately. Farm Sim is starting to get like really old and repetitive. It's time for a new one, man. I can't lie, I wouldn't be mad if they released one every year with updates. Alright. Gotta go smash that down real quick. Never know, AK, you never know. I hope it's not. Where is my cakes? There it is. They don't even have ground information? See, I haven't looked at any of their latest stuff on it. Maybe they'll do like pure farming at the very end and like hurry up and rush to add it in or some shit. It don't take much to be good at it, Grant. Oh, really? Well, I mean, the other good thing is there will be new crops and animals, but that's about it.
I'm back.
Welcome back, buddy.
My wife was nice enough to remind me I needed a refill before I sat down. I told her a real wife would have just made me one for me.
That's fucked up. What did she tell you?
She just laughed.
I
think she's plotting against me.
Probably so.
Where we keep these red trailers at?
Right there on your right side.
Alright.
Just back them up right there. I'm hoping, AK. I'm hoping one of them will be anyway. They got a lot of work to do with adding in crops and shit though, and other brands and mods.
What's funny is they shouldn't even have that much work to do to add new crops when there's already mods with new crops.
Yeah.
They can literally just cut and paste that into the game.
It'd be too easy though. They're just like ATS.
Yeah.
They're gonna have people go out and make all these cool models and all this other shit that works absolutely awesome, and take 13 and a half years to release one more state when everybody else then got coast to coast figured out.
Honestly, I'm not even worried about like the models and stuff, because the nice thing is it does leave a lot of room for modders to come in and make new tractors and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you can't tell me that they can't be pushing out more states than what they've been doing. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't play the trucker games, but like on here, like, you know, the fact that they put a limited number of tractors in the game leaves tons of room, like, you know, for mods to come in and stuff like that. To me, they need to work on the content.
Yup.
You know, they already have the graphical upgrades coming, but they need to change the content. I mean, even if you look at like the roller coaster game that you play sometimes, right?
Right.
You gotta build the roller coaster. You have to like have it inspected and put it on like a trial run before you can open it up to the people. Like, there's so much more that goes into like running a field than just putting the seed in the ground and fertilizing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice. Do you know if John Deere will be an FS19? I have no idea, man. I know they were talking about it, but I don't know if it's happening or not. Not yet, Gregory. Not yet, man. I go back to the doctor the middle of next month. I think it's like May 18th or May 20th I have to go back.
So like, there should almost be like a research facility, right?
Right.
Where you gotta like take soil samples and plant fiber samples in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, and you like have to do it for each field to maximize the yield out of the field, you know?
Yeah.
Being able to switch it to where there's 3 fertilizer stages is way oversimplifying the actual work that goes into a field, you know?
Yeah.
And if you had to do all those things, it would make it to where people don't just, you know, do a map and then automatically buy all the fields and then just try to earn a ton of money, you know?
Yeah.
You would kind of be forced to just work the 1, 2, or 3 fields that you got and get the best yields. And then you have to decide which crops to rotate into a field behind each other. And
Yeah, to maximize like the ground and all that shit.
yeah, you know?
What's up, Trauma? How you doing, buddy?
And like, so they added logging in 2015 and literally added nothing to it for 2017.
The only thing that I can say that they added to 17 that made things nice was the availability to dump shit on the ground wherever you wanted.
Yeah, but that was already a mod
Yeah,
in
but,
2015.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like how you can just dump it wherever you want. You ain't got to worry about downloading the mod and all that other dumb shit.
Well, right. Well, that's what we're all talking about is like
Yeah.
integrate some of the stuff that has come out as far as good mods. Integrate that functionality into the game. Like there's modded maps out there where you have to, you know, you can fly a plane to crop dust your fields and stuff, you know, to deal with bugs.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that we're talking about farm sim where there's no bug pressure in a field is kind of, you know.
Yeah. Shit, AK, if you think
Don't-
it was bad in 15, you should have played 13, dude. Multiplayer was fucking terrible. Think of like a dedicated server on a really bad day with fucked up mods. And that's about half as bad as it would be to play 13 with multiplayer and all in-game shit. It was horrible.
Yeah, see, there. Imagine in multiplayer if it was something to where each player had like a skill tree, right? To where for like, you know, I might be having more skills in things like breeding or veterinary, you know, to where like if you're having trouble on your farm keeping your animals alive, you can call me up. I come to your farm, which is your save game, and you know, I do whatever I'm supposed to do to make your animals healthy.
Right. Hang on. We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ship's resistance is futile. What in the fuck are you smoking?
That's a Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch that shit.
It's too nerdy for us people sitting here playing a farm sim.
I've never watched Star Trek or Star whatever. I don't watch that shit.
My brother and I watched Star Trek a lot when we were like 11.
Yeah. Oh, I don't bother
12.
you, Brian. Yeah, I couldn't get into that shit.
So earlier when I was saying I couldn't get the trailer to close back up,
Uh-huh.
apparently the tailgate stays open for however long it would typically take to empty an entire giant trailer,
Oh, yeah.
even if you're only dumping 1,000 liters. So I was here hammering the control I trying to get to close, and it wasn't closing.
Yeah, it can be a pain in the dick. Almost at 100 grand. You hope there's John Deere? Yeah, there's a lot of people hoping for it. Alright, I'm about done fucking with this. You wouldn't mind Klaus? I've never really been a Klaus fan. But I guess it all goes by around what you were raised with too, you know what I mean? Like down here, I was raised with John Deere, Case, Vermeer, a couple New Hollands, and Ford. You know, I've never seen a JCB in real life. I don't know where the fuck they even... I wouldn't know the controls in them to save my life. I mean, it all goes by what you're raised with. No, Brian.
I drove by an actual cow farm the other day, out here in Washington.
Right.
They straight up had a Silo King silage chopper or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, it's Oregon Springs. Tanner, the thing is, when it comes down to it, it's all licensing, man. Oh, so that's the baler.
AK still there in your chat?
I don't know. Why do people leave the arms up on fucking tractors? That shit drives me up the fucking wall.
Yeah, don't they know what kind of danger they're putting people in?
I guess not. Freaking assholes. Yeah. There's a couple New Hollands here and there down here, but they're few and far between. Most of what you're going to see on a farm here is going to be John Deere and Case. Outside of that, there's a bunch of people down here that'll run John Deere balers and Vermeer balers and rakes. Alright, the cows should be good. Crap. We got 1 million liters of frickin' wheat. Wheat is currently on the rise too.
Yeah, we got to do more planting of soybean and canola if we want to make some good money.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we had 1 million soybean right now that we could get rid of?
Oh, there you go, Tanner. Oh, nice, Tim. Yeah, I've never seen a JCB in real life, man. What else we got to get done on here right now, Ham?
We got to plow the field we just emptied. I know that there's a field.
User joined your channel.
Field 6 has bales in it,
Field
and that
6?
needs to be plowed.
Okay. What
And then I think we got 5 that need planting. I just plowed field 18.
Field 18? No, I'm sorry. What field did you finish harvesting that needs to be plowed? Oh, I'm guessing right here, field
3.
Alright. Well, I'll get started on 3. Oh, I'm gonna cut my motherfucking nose off, I swear, dude. This shit's annoying as the fuck.
Yeah, it's allergy season here in Oregon too.
The bullshit.
We keep this silage cutter over here in this shed, or what?
Yeah, we can. Oh, come on, you.
But yeah, what I was saying earlier is they should make it to where people's like individual save games could interact with each other in multiplayer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish they could find a way to join fucking ATS and form something together.
Well, that's what I was saying a while back. Like, if they had a sim game that incorporated a lot of the sims,
Yeah.
like the logging could be its own simulator game. You know, there's enough actual stuff that happens in a logging operation that could be its whole game, a whole own game.
Yeah.
Maybe not a $40 game like Farm Sim, but I mean, $15.
Oh yeah. Be a lot of people streaming it. I'm sure it'd be a lot better than Gold Rush.
See, that's the thing. Like, if Gold Rush can sell as many copies as they sold, and never actually even being out of beta,
Yeah.
like, I swear, these days, you're perfectly fine to make a shit game that is built upon, like, an interesting thing, like Gold Rush, and just leave it in beta. You know, get, like, a couple 100,000 people that pay you $30 for the beta, and after 2 years, just like, you know what, it's not looking like it's going to work out, not going to be profitable, we're going to stop making the game.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, and because it's a beta, you don't owe anybody anything. I think it's crazy that Steam even gives people, you know, refunds on betas. You know, when you buy and play a beta, you're just doing it knowing it's not a complete game.
Right.
Like, I paid for DayZ standalone like 5 years ago, and
Yeah.
it's still in beta.
That was the biggest waste of fucking money.
I mean, it's a decent game now, but like I paid like $35 for it back then.
Yeah.
Now it's a game where somebody would pay like $35. You know, except for they've stopped developing on it, so it's not going to get any better than it is now.
One thing I'd like to see is lime. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool if they added in fruit trees and shit. Like for peach orchards and, you know, orange groves, all that shit. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Right, but only if they put the stuff in that you have to do if you're running an orchard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't just plant the trees and then go pluck the fruit later, you know? I mean, if you're trying to be realistic, I mean, like, just talking about like a cherry tree, you gotta plant a cherry tree and you're not gonna get any kind of a cherry harvest off of it till, you know, 5-6 years down the road.
Hang on one second. Tramp stamp. Let me answer your question for you with something you probably wouldn't believe, right? So, dude, you paid money for this with 2 question marks, right? Yeah. You see, the thing is, I did pay money for this, but the money I've paid for this game has turned around probably, I don't know, close to 1,000 times. So, yeah, I think it was worth paying for this game. So if you're going to come in here with a smart-ass remark like that again, you're just going to be fucking banned. So if you don't like what I got to tell you, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, cuz. Kick rocks, get the fuck out. How about that one?
I spent more money on my bottle of vodka than I did this game. And it's going to last me a whole lot less time, you know?
Do you guys mind if I join real quick?
I'll go for it.
We could use the help. That was Brian, right? Who just said that?
Yep.
Don't forget to keep up your duties in the chat, though, bud.
He said duties. Duty. That.
Oopsies. I rolled the Valtra.
Damn it, Hammer.
And the plow I had connected to it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yep.
Alright, out of the server.
Oh, my fucking sinuses. What's up, Marky?
Be right back. I gotta make another drink again.
Alright. Hammer's about fitting to get floored up and toured up. Figured out what car I'm replacing. Oh, there you go, Tim. You joining today there, Brian?
I'm gonna have to go down and restart the router.
The Hall of Fame was awesome. Hell yeah. Who's next? What's going on, Curtis? I haven't really paid too much attention to it late, Chasely. Late Chasely. God damn, I can't even English. Lately, Chase. Whew, anyway, but yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention to it lately. But I don't know. I'm hoping that it'll be good, but I don't know. I don't know if I have the highest of hopes for it yet.
There's just not enough info on what they've added to the game is all.
Yeah. It's an 18 Suburban. There you go.
So far, I've seen like 3 major updates that are all basically just about how they're using a new engine.
Yeah. Bro, when they say dog is man's best friend, my dog will not leave my fucking side. Like, my puppy Glock stays in my computer room on the side of me on a blanket. Like, will not leave. The only time he'll get out of this room is whenever I leave here to go to bed or go do something else. A Glocky.
Yeah, my wife feeds the dogs, she walks the dogs, she bathes the dogs. The dogs are more attached to me. Like, my one dog, he'll lick my legs, he'll lick my arms, he'll lick my hands. Like, that's like all he does all day long, right? She could hold a treat in her hand and he will not lick her.
What, Glock? Watch, you like getting my wires all tangled up, buddy. There you go. You want to come tell everybody hi? Come here. Come on. I know.
That's what I'm gonna tell. That's what I'm gonna tell the wife next time she's bugging me. She's getting my wires all tangled up.
Oh. My Glocky. Yeah, I don't think it's working for you there, Brian.
I'll be back.
All right, buddy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Not much, my brothers. Hell yeah, Kurt. That's what I'm talking about. Suburban would be better. Work in spot. Oh yeah, Tim. Okay, Glocky, you gotta get down, buddy. Daddy's gotta get back to gaming. Watch out. Go lay down. Go lay down. He's like all tired and dopey right now.
The other thing I think is stupid is when you reset a piece of equipment, it should just flip it right back, right side up.
There's a mod for it, but it would be nice to have it added in game. I know what you mean. Where's Bookie? Oh, dude, Bookie's in his mom, in his room with his mama. My wife has a car and I have a truck. Thank you, Wes.
Or I guess it should give you the option.
Yeah.
So like if you do drive into the river, you can, you know, hit reset and it'll say, you know, reset at store or reset in place.
Yeah, if you pull a mat. What's up, Cole? Map is Oregon Springs.
Which is funny because this map doesn't look like anything I've seen in Oregon.
Wesley, that's not the man, buddy. I play a little bit of everything, man.
Alright, so I don't feel like having to deal with the bales in 6, so I'm just going to grab a cedar and start up.
Okay.
I think I'll plant canola.
Alright. It's all good, Wesley. I just don't like getting burnt out on one game, man. That's why I play a little bit of everything.
You just sold off a bunch of soy, right?
No, I didn't sell anything. Only thing I was selling was silage.
Pretty sure somebody sold some off because I know earlier we had like 200,000 or 300,000. We had more soy than we had canola earlier.
Soy, yeah, we got 129,000. Ooh, crap. It's got a good price right now too. Oh, I don't give a shit, Mark. If you get on, you get on, buddy. What's up, Viper?
You sold about 300,000 of that silage already.
Oh yeah.
285,000. And we got 89,000 for milk.
Making that money, bud. Alright, Marky. So, G, how about you, buddy? Alright, Viper, have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, so this other server we're talking about put together, right?
Right.
I'm imagining we're gonna do like several series, right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking like we can make the first series be where, you know, we're trying to concentrate on getting a couple of fields and getting a little bit of money saved up, right?
Okay.
Either that, or we can make the first series where we're starting out with sheep, just because that's the like lowest cost to entry as far as farming goes on here.
That's fine with me too.
So I'm imagining we start with sheep, we don't add any money in, we start with whatever the 15,000 is that we have, right?
Alright.
And the goal is, like, we set a goal to say by the end of the series we want to have 2,000 sheep.
Right.
Like basically just mowing and packing grass in and buying sheep.
That works for me.
You know, we'll have to sell bales in the beginning just to buy the sheep to start with. But like I want to see it to where the sheep reproduction is like we get one every 5 minutes. You know, and then what I want to do is we'll like progress that to the next series where, you know, the next series we could say, okay, we're jumping up to pigs.
Right.
You know, and we'll take, you know, we don't have to take all the money that we've earned from the one, but we can say, okay, we have, you know, 2 million to start our pig farm.
Yeah.
You know, and we have to buy fields and equipment, you know, so that way we're not tempted to just go buy the biggest of everything. And for each of the series, we start a different map.
Right. Wait, what do you mean go online? What are you talking about, you did?
And like I'm imagining we have like we could decide like to give ourselves like made up hardships.
Right.
So like I'm imagining we do these type of things and like we pick like a day a month where we sit down and we just play like 4 or 5 hours of Farm Sim. You know, to where we're like getting 10 to 15 videos worth of footage or video or whatever.
Yeah.
That we can break up and set out in a series. Well, like at some point we give ourselves some sort of hardship, like, oh, a bunch of our equipment broke down, right?
Yeah.
We got to sell off some of our sheep to have the money to fix the equipment.
That works.
You know, it's tax season. Friggin', we lost $1 million. You know. So that way we're not just chopping grass and feeding the sheep.
Right.
Or whatever, you know, and then like get to where, you know, 6 or 7 series is down the line, we have all 3 animals running. We have, you know, fields running. We got tornadoes coming through, tearing up half the fields. All of a sudden, we're struggling to feed our pigs, and the pigs are dying off. You know.
Yeah. I'm in field 3. Wesley, what you mean? Can I D500? What are you talking about, buddy?
Like, imagine a cross between Farm Sim and like Dungeons and Dragons, where you gotta like make the shit up as you go because it just doesn't exist in game.
Field 3. I mean, Wesley, if you want to donate 500, my brother, go for it.
I want $1. Wesley, you can look me up. It's Hammer Slap. I stream. I have twice anyway. In my life. I'm just kidding.
What's up, Chevy?
Other than the corn harvester, do we only really have this other small John Deere not harvester, seeder?
I believe so. What's up, Ivan? How you been, man? Doing good. That's what I'm talking about, Chevy. Alright, we're fixing to start
Looks
going
like
up
I'll be.
and down.
Looks like I'll be planting soybean because I ain't trying to deal with that small ass seeder.
Oh, the big John Deere DB90 does corn.
Where no, right? But I was talking about doing. I was gonna do some fields in canola.
Oh. Yeah, I need to get the actual drill on here for all that other shit. It's another mod I need to throw in.
There's a couple of decent sized in-game drills, no?
Oh, we got the biggest one.
But I'm talking about for the non-corn style seeder.
Oh yeah, we got the biggest one. That big Amazon. That's the biggest one.
Where's that at?
Oh,
it's on the other side.
Let's see, it's somewhere at the farm. Well, damn, Aiden. It's alright, Aiden. YouTube's out to get me, man. Alright.
But yeah, I was thinking so people don't get butthurt that they didn't get selected or whatever to play, since we're gonna keep it to like 2 other people per time, right?
Right.
I figure we'll just like whoever doesn't get selected is only there for 1 series, you know?
Yeah. I got y'all with the M500. Wait, what do you mean, Wesley? Oh, his YouTube is Hammer Slap. Oh, nice, nice, Jimmy. Thank you, Grant. Oh, what are you doing? Damn it.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking about or interested in maybe getting like my own Teamspeak chat too.
Right.
So that when we're doing that specific day, literally not have anybody come into TeamSpeak that isn't part of the group that's playing that day, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I'll just lock my channel, and if anybody joins it, they'll be banned. No, Fletcher, I'm using steering wheel, buddy. But, yeah, if you want to get you a channel, we'll have to talk to AK on that one. I know he's really picky about having all kind of channels in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, and I completely understand that. And I mean, he's already basically covered, the cost is basically covered for the TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
So there's not really anything that I can offer to, you know, really earn the right to have a channel, you know, any more so than a bunch of other people who don't have their own channel, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Can you put his
and
YouTube
I don't
channel
want,
on chat? Hammer, thank you.
I don't want to see a bunch of people. I don't want people to see me, you know, just ask for a channel and get one either, because otherwise, you know, AK is going to start getting bombarded with people. Can I have my own? Can I have my own?
Yeah.
You know, like if I have to, I'll just start up another one that we can use when we're doing the whole separate activity type of thing, you know?
Right. What the hell? Come on, GPS. Being so damn dumb.
But yeah, I mean, starting up one when there's not really any need for it is, you know, a waste when it can go to help pay for the extra server or whatever.
Yeah. Do you play Fortnite? Not really. Tactician, what's up, buddy? What's up, Fort Man? How we going? Alright, so it should work.
The cool thing about doing this too is that people who wouldn't normally be able to stream while being on the Deddy with us, like Uncle Ray, he can't really stream and be connected to the Deddy with us because his network isn't fast enough.
Yeah.
You know, he might be able to connect to our Deddy and do a series with us to where he can get a whole series of videos he can post on his channel and benefit from it, you know.
Sure enough.
Without having to really soak his network as hard as it would be to stream and play with us.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, I don't know. I mean, people say it looks fine on YouTube, but like my streams to me didn't look very good.
What was wrong with it?
It's just, I mean, my stuff's kind of old and it was like a little pixelated and stuff. I don't know if it's just a setting in my my OBS or something. Maybe I have it set a little bit high to where it's, you know, taxing my system too much.
Yeah.
Like the game was running fine. Game looked fine while I was playing it, but then when I went back and watched the video afterwards, like it looked a little bit crap. You know, and I'll still do it. I'll stream crap all day long if people will get in and watch it, but
right.
I think that people would be more apt to watch my videos because they can come out better quality than they can if I'm trying to stream in garbage, you know?
Yeah. Alright, Wesley. Fletcher, they should be on Rambo's website. Wesley, don't tell everybody where you live, man. But yeah, Fletcher, they should be on Rambo's website. What's going on, Prophet? Turn you. What's up, Brighton? How you doing, buddy? Oh, damn, Prophet, that sucks, dude.
I'm kind of thinking like doing a series where it's sheep and only sheep might be a little bit boring. So maybe like for that particular series, since we're starting from almost no money,
Right.
maybe we could just do some like really small time crops along with the sheep.
Yeah.
You know, so there's more tasks that need to be done other than just cut and wrap bales, you know?
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, we can do whatever we want. We can wing it. I don't even care. I just think it'll be fun, you know?
Oh, yeah. That'd be game.
And I know you were looking at like trying to get it to where you don't necessarily have to stream every single day. You know, you could just like on a Monday or a Tuesday just put up a regular video.
Yeah.
You know, Ray gets on and streams because it's what he enjoys doing with his day. So, I mean, this will just be extra content he can put up. I know for me, the hard part is for me is that, like, I have a lot of our group that puts out 2 and 3 hour live streams that I don't get to watch.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit down and like watch a 2 hour live stream of yours.
Oh, I wouldn't either. That's a long
after
time.
the fact where I can't even like interact with you, you know?
Yeah. My favorite tractor on the farm. Huh.
The Valtra.
I don't know. That's a tricky one. I like old school. It's probably the, I think it's a, what, 4650 that we have? There you go, Marky.
The Maroon Valtra S series.
Henry, you're not Ultra.
No.
The funny thing is, I only really love the Valtra because Ragin doesn't.
Oh, I don't mind the voucher. My favorite thing about that tractor is that there's so many color combinations. To me,
What's your least favorite tractor?
least favorite, probably like the European brands, like the Dukes Far and all that shit. Just not a fan of them.
Getting one.
Go for
I'm
it.
getting one.
I absolutely hate that little Dukes Far tractor, the little itty bitty one. I will not drive that piece of shit.
I'm gonna like follow you around like a stream horse so that my tractor is constantly in your stream.
That's fine because it only goes 16 mile an hour.
I'll get Ray to edit the file.
But it's an in-game tractor.
You can still edit it.
I can get somebody to mod another tractor to look like that tractor and give it like 96 mile an hour.
Oh, okay. But how are we gonna get it on the server?
Shit.
What did you say? Say that again?
I'll buy you a vodka drink.
Get him drunk and ask him to add it.
What do you mean, am I down, Marky? 9mm in the left kidney and 8 in the right. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, Brian, I don't think your shit's working, man. I don't know what you did to it, but you broke it. Oh, well, yeah, Marky, send it.
We're still gonna send it, bruh.
Yeah, it's not working, Brian.
I know it.
You're here with us in spirit.
So Wesley, where's that $500 donation for me and Hammer?
Must be 500 North Korean dollars.
Shit.
Wait, are we having to share the 500? Or are we getting 500 each?
I think we were getting 500 each. Fuck, even if we were sharing, I'd be down.
So let's see, 1,000 North Korean dollars is worth... I think we're still broke.
You don't want the payment? Yeah, I learned a long time ago, Jimmy, I don't want another car note, man. I really don't.
So the last time I didn't have a car note was a 1985 Volkswagen Jetta. And I swear I was putting like $150 to $200 a month into that thing to keep it running. So I basically had a car note.
Pretty much.
Like, I literally had 2 wires sticking out of the dash that used to go to like a toggle switch that you couldn't start the car unless the switch was thrown.
Damn.
Because the switch was hidden, so that way you could hit that switch and then nobody could like take your car. Nobody could jump start it, nothing.
Right.
But that switch was long gone because whoever tried to install it ahead of time or before me, like, obviously either gave up or whatever. So the wires were just there. So you had to hold the wires together when you turn the key to get it to start. After dealing with things like that, I'll pay $150 a month to not have to deal with that kind of shit.
Oh, damn, Jimmy. That's the good comments, bro. That's old 5.9 comment round. Send me some pictures of it, dude.
Nudes, if possible.
15 speed, nice market. I've always had a soft spot for an 18 speed. Come on, catch it, catch it, catch it. There you go. There you go. You get in there, GPS. You learn. They made the 5.9 and a couple 07s, but the 07.5's when they really started with that 6.7. Which, I mean, the 6.7's not a bad motor, it's just really finicky. The 5.9 was by far my favorite, though. Damn, Jimmy. But don't you need like a crew cab or an extended cab? Oh shit's the turtle joined.
Oh snap.
Oh shit. My Skaturla.
I don't hear him in Teamspeak. Might be time to boot him.
Nah. Not my Skaturla.
Yeah, he's my kind of cat, man.
He's probably streaming too.
Better keep my shit cussing down a little bit.
Why?
I don't know, I was just playing.
Tractor are you using?
Do what?
Yours? Tractor's hammer.
I can't hear you.
Tractor's hammer using in game.
Oh. His voucher?
Valtra S series, maroon, wide tires,
You got a caravan for the kids?
User joined your channel.
with the engine upgrade to 400 horse.
Oh.
With the fuzzy dice in the mirror.
Oh, that's the best shit.
Who's Scrunt's doing?
Oh, just plowing up field 3. What you up to, buddy?
Oh, not much. I did quite a bit there.
Seen that.
Here we
Yeah.
go with them taking all the credit.
We know Moose did it all.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Yeah, Moose did all the mess, we know.
How could Moose do all that in 15 minutes?
Yeah, I forgot he's only got a 15-minute window on the server.
How's it going, Chris?
What's up, Hammer? How you, bud?
Doing alright. Drinking, plowing, seeding.
Is that work appropriate?
No.
Yeah?
Uh,
I work from home on Fridays, bro.
Scary.
Grant, I do watch other YouTubers, but I'm not going to say any other YouTubers' names in chat, man.
He can say hammer slapping Chris Saturla.
Yeah, I watch those two.
Because we're present. See how that works?
Yeah. I used to watch
Even
Jimmy
though I
a
don't
lot, but
think-
Jimmy don't stream no more.
Even though obviously Ragin has never seen either of my streams.
I haven't yet. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go watch him.
I already know you didn't because you didn't know they looked like shit.
What processor you have?
The 4770K.
Oh, you shouldn't have any problem at all with it looking good.
Well, see, so that's the chip that was notoriously running hot because they started using the new thermal material inside the chip or whatever.
Right.
So I can't overclock it at all.
I ran my 3770K in the stock clocks.
Right, but the thermal throttling on a chip that has multi-thread
Yeah.
like damages performance way more than like your chip where it's just 4 cores, straight up 4 cores.
Oh,
Right?
the 3770K was threaded?
I thought the i5 was not threaded.
No, it was an i7.
Oh,
My old computer was an i7, 3770K.
well, either way, so my chip maxes out like at 3.6 or whatever the base clock is for the chip, right?
Right.
And even then, it still wants to run hot. So I have to actually kind of back that down. So most people could do an overclock. I had to do an underclock, right?
Right. Have you thought about getting an all-in-one cooler on it?
No, because I have the Noctua NHD14 on there, which performs on par with like one of the like 120 all-in-one liquid coolers would do anyway.
Right.
So to me, it's not worth spending the $100 and some on a liquid cooler when I could put that 120 towards just upgrading to a chip that doesn't have the issues.
What you need me to do, Ragin?
I have no clue. I'm getting all this plowing done. You could probably start planting if you want.
Want me to use the 9R?
You can use whatever
that.
tractor you want, my brother. Whichever one you want.
The cool thing is right now we pretty much have a little bit of everything that needs to be done on the server other than plowing.
Right.
Like I think there's soybean to harvest, there's bales to pick up, there's actually the field underneath the bales is ready to plow. There's fields to be seeded, there's fields to be fertilized. But yeah, so another problem with the heat problems I have are because the thermal material inside the chip, right?
Right.
So the problem is the heat isn't getting to the heat spreader for my cooler to cool it off.
What kind of thermal compound you got on there?
Well, so just my normal thermal compound is just what came with the Noctua. But the problem is not outside of the heat spreader on the actual CPU, it's internal.
Right.
So the only way I can actually really improve my situation is if I deleted the CPU, put better thermal material inside of the heat spreader on the CPU, then put my thermal paste on and put my Noctua cooler back on top of that.
How long has it been since you had that cooler on there, or since it's been taken off?
It's been a long time, but it's running right now the same temperatures it was when I first installed it. Or, I guess, when I first troubleshot the issue. Because, I mean, obviously, when you see your temperatures running hot, first thing you do is you take your cooler off and retry it a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you didn't, like, mess up the thermal paste. Make sure you didn't, you know, crank down the air cooler unevenly to where it's sitting at an angle on top of your chip or anything like that.
Right.
You know, I checked, you know, obviously it's just by eye, but I checked to make sure it looked like it was going down evenly. There's no warpage to the motherboard to where it's like sitting awkwardly on top of there. You know, unfortunately, it's literally just what's going on inside of the chip.
Yeah.
So the only way to alleviate the problem is to, you know, either underclock it to where it's not generating as much heat, or take it apart.
Right.
Which I honestly, at this point, it's not worth it to me to spend the trouble. You know, it does everything else fine.
Yeah.
But playing Farm Sim, which I'm playing it on, I play it on Ultra with like the full render distance. Doing that is fine, but doing that while streaming, which maybe my stream settings are kind of off. Maybe I'll have you look at them one day or something. I'll send you a couple screenshots. But
right. Are you trying to stream
I don't know.
720 or 1080?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I watched like a random video that explained the settings. And I went through and did them, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
I'm a filthy casual. I don't put the kind of effort into it like, you know, like you would or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I will. Like at some point, I want to, you know, do it more often. But
Yeah, you just gotta learn it. Later, Marky. Yeah, Jimmy, I would redo the gears, dude.
you know, a lot of my problem too is I have a, you know, as you know, I have a 4-year-old, so.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have like an office or anything like that,
User
so
left your channel.
trying to find a quiet time where I can stream without having her in the background and her cartoons blaring, you know, it makes it kind of hard to really even stream when anybody's going to be around to watch it.
Right.
Where does Chris go?
I have no idea. So Turla, where did you go?
So for me, making the videos, like if I can sit down for 5 or 6 hours with you or whoever and pump out a bunch of videos that I can then regularly post to the channel,
Right.
I think I'll do better off doing that.
Probably
And
so.
then doing the occasional live stream, like when she's in bed or having a sleepover somewhere else, you know, I'll be better off than trying to do regular streaming.
Right.
Unless y'all want to hear a screaming child in the background with Paw Patrol music. I mean, copyright, right?
Yeah. I mean, you never know. You might get that cuteness factor in there.
Yeah, but I won't make no money because Paw Patrol will freaking copyright my freaking streams.
It'll take you a while before you make money off of it for ads, though.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing it for the money, like right now, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of what I heard, like monetizing your channel the second you're able to is a bad idea anyway, because it can actually stifle growth of the channel. So you kind of want to wait until it's bigger before you monetize anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For you, it makes sense because like this is what you do.
Right.
But you know, you could literally leave YouTube unmonetized. You could unmonetize your channel and just steer everybody's Streamlabs.
Right.
Now you probably make less money because not everybody goes to Streamlabs, or having to steer them that way is awkward sometimes. But
yeah, we got 355s right now. The Dana 44 up front and a Corporate 9 on the rear. Dude, I'd go with like a, I don't know. To run 38s, it'd have to be like in the 410 range.
as you can tell, I like to chit chat a lot when I'm drinking. So if I'm ever just rambling on and you're trying to talk to chat, just let me know.
Oh, it don't bother me, no. Don't bother.
Yeah, but a lot of the draw for your stream is that you do interact with chat, so I'm not trying to like,
That's all good. What's up, Wade? It is all good, baby. Crap. Oh, I'm tired now. I don't think I'm doing Fortnite tonight. About to go play hide and go seek with my eyelids.
I told you I have a friend at work that does like Twitch streaming, right? Yeah, he Twitch streams like Fortnite and a couple of those other games or whatever, but I talked him into getting Farm Sim.
Oh, yeah.
And to get him on the Deddy here with us a little bit here and there.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's from Argentina, but he speaks English.
Okay. When's he coming?
So right now he was working on getting the mods all installed. His network isn't the greatest, so I don't even know how well it's gonna work out for him.
Right.
But he says he's practicing on his single player, so that way he doesn't look like a fool on the dedicated.
Yeah. Jimmy, not that I know of. The thing about it though is the only thing you would see that would give you the idea of what you'd want would be to correct the speedometer, like to match the speedometer for your gearing. But going with bigger tires, you're going to want a little bit lower gear. That way your truck's going to have a little bit more oomph to it, and it's not going to burn as much gas. I mean, you'd be able to get away with 373s, but I would go with something like 410s in case you ever wanted to pull a trailer, or in case you actually ever need wheel speed out of it, like if you go to get stuck or whatever. Because with 373s, it'll probably dog down a lot. But if you go with like 410s, 411s, or whatever is going to be in the range for Dodge, I'd go with something like that. 456s would be overkill. But I think 410 would be a good gear for you, especially with if you got to pull a trailer or something like that.
Unless you planned on going bigger later and you'd want to go overkill, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really been that big into like trucks and big trucks,
Oh, yeah.
I'd much rather have like a really old school, like old Ford or old Chevy, like bubble fender style, truck.
I've always been a fan of square bodies, man. Like the 80s models. Like.
Yeah, my dad had it was an 82 Silverado. I believe it was 82 or 87. I can't remember. It's been a while. But it was the short wide box Silverado.
Right.
And he dropped a 350 in there that was bored over. I think after the bore, it's at like 370 something, right?
Right.
And he went and put some big old 202 fuelie heads on there. Big old cam, big old crankshaft. That thing would literally burn through 2 gears in 4-wheel drive. And that was the truck I took to prom. That was like the first vehicle I actually did a lot of road driving in. It was fun.
Yeah, wait, I tend to get burnt out a lot on farm sim too from time to time, man. It happens.
That's why we're getting ready to liven this shit up.
Yeah. 17 miles.
We can do what we want.
Shit. Do you drive it like it's a hot rod, or do you like paw it? I'm assuming for an old Dodge to get 17, you probably paw it. I'm sure you goose on it every once in a while, but.
I'm telling you too, as part of this whole like video idea we're talking about, I'm gonna make you do that challenge I told you where we're gonna plant some fields. I'm gonna give you a small ass tractor that you gotta drive through the field to draw pictures like Pictionary. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh god. Just let Jess loose in it, she'll draw a big dick in the middle of it.
I'd rather if she drew boobies.
No, she'd draw a dick.
Between boobies?
Probably not. It'd just be a dick. That or it'd be one.
Can I come behind it?
It'd be like one big dick and a bunch of little dicks around it.
Can I come behind and draw boobies?
I mean, I guess if there's any space left. Oh, Lord. What's up, Trauma?
Dude, we should get her in on one of them series for sure.
She won't do it. She's too...
We'll call it like Noob Plays Farm Sim, right? And we're not going to tell her anything. We're going to get on there, we're going to run circles around her, we're going to give her jobs to do, we're not going to tell her anything.
The front end won't come out of four-wheel drive? Well, that's not good, Jimmy.
Is it a locker, an air locker?
Them trucks came with a vacuum.
Right, well, yeah.
See, on the 12 valve,
Is it the same thing as the air locker, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like like an airlock out for the four-wheel drive. See, when my 12 valve, I had issues getting it to go into four-wheel drive. But you got issues getting it out of four-wheel drive. Damn.
My brother, he went out and bought this. It was an old Isuzu Rodeo, right?
Right.
But it was all diced up. It had the roof all cut off and had like a makeshift roof, like made to where it would fit on there if it was raining.
Right.
It was up on tires. It was literally just meant to be like a dirt sand style toy, right?
Right.
We drove that thing an hour and a half to the beach. There's a place out here in Oregon called Sand Lake. It's just a sand dunes for quads and whatever. We got there. This thing had like onboard air, so you could air your tires back up after you were done in the sand. And it had all this stuff. Man, that thing broke down 2 hours from home. And we're like, what the hell, man? Because instead of trailering it to the dunes, like, because we're young and stupid, we're driving this thing on the highway trying to do like 60 through the mountains when it's geared for sand and mud.
Oh, damn, Jimmy.
That thing was fun.
One of my buddies had a little Suzuki Samurai that he actually blew the motor in, which was surprising because I've never seen a Samurai actually blow a motor up before. And then after that, we found a little Vortec V6 out of a little GMC Blazer, or a GMC Sonoma, whatever it is, and stuck it in there. And he did a couple things to it, and they actually found like an aftermarket cam, and it sounded really, really weird for having a cammed V6. And then after that, decided to throw a fucking old turbo off of a 7.3 on it. That was quite interesting. It made for some mud. It was pretty cool.
There's a guy that, when we used to go to the dunes a lot, there was a guy who would like constantly be out there. he had a Banshee that had a R1 swap done.
Oh yeah.
They straight up took an R1 motor out of a Suzuki R1 crotch rocket and put it into a quad.
Shit, yeah. I've seen that done quite a few times.
Yeah, they have like a 6-inch stretch on the swing arm in the back, so this guy could just like rip up the sand. You know, it's like me. I mean, yeah, it's fun getting to go fast. Like he was out there because they do like the hill climb drag races, right?
Right.
Like if you're going that much faster than everybody who you like try to race, like what's the point, right?
Yeah.
If it's never going to be close, is it really that fun to race?
Down here, they started the unlimited classes where they let you run whatever you want on a quad. And they have some dudes down here, like how they have the Honda TRX 450. They got one of my buddies that'll run. His is turboed, running on alcohol and nitrous. And I think it's bored like a 502, 505, something like that, bored and stroke. And one of his buddies has a what is it? I think it's a GSXR 750 motor on a old Banshee frame, and his shit's turboed and all that. And dude, that Honda 450 will walk ass all over it. That surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah.
It just all depends on the grip you get. Thank you, Grant. Yeah, roll bars are pretty crazy. Alright guys, I think I'm going to start wrapping up Farm Sim right here for the night. I am tired as the fuck. It's midnight 30 over here. Let me see if we got anybody who's rumming at the moment.
Well, Ragin, next time you're on or whatever, let's try to get a little bit of time like off stream to like nail down like a plan.
That works for me.
So we can like get like a day picked out or whatever. Like, I don't know if we want to maybe try to set it up for next month or whatever.
You can.
Or I'm down to, if we just want to plan it for the end of this month, we can get like our first session in or whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta plan it out ahead of time so I can tell the wife, hey man, I need like, babe, can I go play video games for 6 hours straight, please?
Later Jimmy and later Nick. Look guys, if y'all don't mind, before y'all all leave, can y'all do me a favor? Raid a buddy of mine. His name is Wrecking Ball. Throw some hashtag RaginRaid in his chat. Show him some love, man. He's on PS4 playing some America's Army Proving Ground. And tell him Uncle Ragin sent you. And I will see all you sexy sons of bitches probably in less than 12 hours. So, y'all have a good one, and I will see you all later.